Hi guys and welcome to Razon.com. This is Mohit Soni. What is in front of you is the Kia Carens for the first time on our channel because due to us getting COVID and while the drives are happening for the Kia Carens, we totally missed it, and finally it's here, and we've spent a lot of time with this diesel manual version of the Kia Carens, and we have a very good impression and of the car, of the MPV. This is one of the most talked about MPVs in a really long time because it has the potential to change the market in the MPV space, because it has a lot of things that makes it a really good package. So let's discuss that one by one, and let's begin with the design. What you can see in the front is a very futuristic looking look. It almost looks like this car is electric, it's ready to be electrified, because the front grille has been blocked entirely by this very nice sort of diamond cutout for the upper part. That's the LED DRL in typical Kia way. It's got that Y-shaped design. It's got these three LED, fully LED lamps here, and it's got a bumper which has chrome strip on it, and that's the lower section where the air is going, along with the upper section which is here. And this is locked because both ways need to be open for the radiator to be cooled and the engine at the same time. At the side you can see the bulk is so much that the alloy wheels are looking quite small, and this is a car is kept on an incline, so the wheel well space is a little less. At the side you can see, at the till the very front door, it almost looks like a Seltos. Going at the back you can see there is a humongous door. I'm pretty sure that the earning comes from the Kia Carnival, because it's a huge door compared to the front to liberate more space at the back. You've got a huge glass area. Surprisingly, the glass to metal ratio is really good, despite the fact that it sits quite low, but the height is quite high. So he has been able to do that, and that's really impressive. That always lends it very good proportions. Not a lot of people talk about it, but you will hear us saying that all the time. And that's the boot lid. It may look plain Jane at first sight, but it's got that light bar going, huge Kia logo at the back, and there's that chrome knurling diamond effect here as well, which looks really nice. Reversing sensors and reversing camera is here. LED lights look really well in the day and in the night, and a fairly small bumper for a big car to make sure that the packaging is done right in terms of space. Since we are at the back, let's begin with the interior. And this is the second party piece, is the fact that with all the 6 seats up, this is of course a 6-seater variant, we don't have a bench in between, but despite that, even if it's a 7-seater, that is the amount of space you're getting at the back. So that's a lot of space with all the seats up, and this is the big highlight. That's the reason why the Carens is doing so well. The booking numbers are rising. People are really happy with this product. While driving around also, people were looking at the back seat. The back seat passenger told me people were asking him how is it like, and we definitely give a thumbs up. And good space, toolkit area, even more space to keep some stuff. You can unscrew this and remove the spare wheel which is below in the car, and seats fold down, just like this, as simple as that. Carry more stuff. We had 5 people, we had the seat down, we carried some stuff. This car has been really practical. Everybody just felt really nice sitting inside this cabin, and this is just the beginning. At the back you can see there is a hook and another hook here. Cup holders are also seen here, and it's a good amount of space. I just can't stop talking about the space inside this car. Let's open this huge door, get inside here and see. There is the air purifier here, mounted like this, and there's a dummy sort of thing given here, but this is actually a parcel tray which you can use for multiple things. You can see the doors are huge, and manual blinds, of course. They block out the sun quite well. Up the armrest on this, and getting the seat back up is really easy. You can do it with one hand, and I'll do the exception this time and show you what it's like sitting at the back. And as you can see, I am quite comfortable. I'm not entirely knees up also. I just need to take this adjustable headrest up, and I am really comfortable. Sitting at the back like this is pretty good. This is the highlight. The third row is actually good for adults here, which is a welcome move. You don't see it in every car. Getting in and out is also quite easy. Yep. You can see here I also have very good footroom, knee room, leg room, and the headroom that also I have. I am 5'11" and I've got a lot of headroom. Fast charging points, vents can be seen here. Closes. This is a small vent here if you keep your phone, it can be cool because cool air is coming in. This is a very simple and effective dial which activates all the 4 vents here. That's the air purifier doing its job, and all the headrests are adjustable, which is a very good move by Kia in terms of safety. But I think this is the only review where we can tell you on video itself that despite 6 airbags and adjustable headrests, the car has scored 3-star in global NCAP rating. That is the front dashboard. Looks really nice from this angle. One of the reasons why everybody's enjoyed this cabin is because how the front looks like. It's a very nice dashboard which is sweeping, and you know, the way it's been done, it's been pushed ahead. You get that MPV feel while driving. As you can see, the glass area is massive, and yeah, the sunroof is there, but because the vents are here, it's only a small sunroof. It's not a panoramic sunroof, something that you need to get used to. But at the same time, if you have so much glass area, you don't need to worry about you know, feeling claustrophobic. And I also want to show you the tumble seat mechanism, which is also really impressive from that side. It's only on the left hand side here. Just one press of the button, and the senior citizens in our family also were really impressed by this feature, so that they could accommodate their friends at the back easily. And very nice door pads, large cups, cans, holders, big bottles can come really well. Got a soft touch here. Look at this segment first or market first or denim blue plastic, which is a welcome move, and again makes the car look very real, fresh, new, exciting, all at the same time. The mirrors are quite small. They have this turn indicator on them. As you can see, the door is smaller than this one. Height adjustable seats, height adjustable belt, adjustable steering for reach as well as rake. So that is a segment first, and after the Germans is only the Kia Carens this is offering a fully adjustable steering. Again, a look at the interior from this angle, from the front. All of this is touch, but it feels like a plastic unit, but it is a touch unit, as you can see. So it can be confusing at the beginning, but obviously you will get to know about it. Ventilated seats, front and rear parking sensors, camera is here. You've got a wide view and just a lower view, so if there is a rock here in between, you can know about it. And this is of course the full wide view. The settings, you can see, you can switch on and off the reference lines and the extended camera use, which is nice. And glove box is here. This part has a coin holder, or you can stuff a chocolate bar in it. Keep your milk chocolates cool so they don't melt away. Cup holders on this side for the passenger, they can cool whatever they want. And this glove box is small, and there's this opening here as well, which is not usually the case. Not illuminated, not chilled. Wireless charger is here. Charging points, hill descent control. Ventilated seats are always welcome. The fans are a bit more faster than any other Hyundai Group car that we've come to know for, and that is a welcome move. You can chill your drinks here. There is air coming from these vents here, which is also a welcome move to keep your drinks cool. That's the kind of tray you have, and that's the lot of space you have here. The handbrake is also inside the center armrest, surprisingly for the first time. That's how it's packaged. And cruise control is here. That's the instrument cluster, and you can control it via from here. Tire pressure monitoring is here, refueling, and yeah, you can pause it from here. You can change, go through the entire settings. Star button here basically gets you into the setting where you can choose whatever you want from it. And the mode steering button here also allows you to have phone projection, sounds of nature, which is basically sounds of nature, and FM, AM, USB is here, so you can have your favorite thing set here from this. And these knobs are swappable via a very special setting inside the setting section where you go into button. You can swap it this way, so this becomes volume now, and this becomes zoom in and out. And if I press it again, this becomes volume, and so that's also really nice. If you want to have control over the volume, you can have it. If you want to give it to your co-passenger, you can swap it. So that's also really nice. This is the Hyundai Group feature that is really amazes me every single time. I think we saw it first here, and then we saw it on the new venue. But nevertheless, These vents here also work really well. They look really nice. There is some air coming here from here, and even if I have switched it off, it's still coming. It's a default flow. I don't know why that's happening, but it is happening. And quality fit finish as always is downright brilliant. The blue color is a welcome move. You've got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which is of course not wireless yet. Kia Connect is here. You've got the Kia Connect button here, the SOS button here, concierge, and Auto button is also here, so it will make a call because it has a SIM card in it, and they can help you out. Sound system is good enough. The touchscreen is obviously brilliant. It's smooth, fast. Fonts are really nice. The colors chosen for the Carens also is really good. It's not the usual blue. It's got that maroon thing going on, along with sort of electric blue, if you can see. And yeah, pretty nice unit. Screen size is a bit small, and what I don't see here is the lack of wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto is not here yet. But you've got the Bose system, you've got the ambient lighting, you've got the ventilated seats. There is no power seats yet, and the steering is also blue. As you can see, it gets the new logo, and yeah, pretty nice cabin to be in. I showed you how spacious it is, how good it looks, and what it can offer. There's no glass here. There is a glass here, but without any light. So yeah, that's it. That's the interior. Let's jump to the driving. So what is the Kia Carens like to drive? What we're driving here is the 1.5 diesel engine with a manual gearbox, and I like to say, just like any other Kia, it is a very easy car to drive. Of course, it's not the Seltos or the Sonet in terms of dimension. It's much bigger than that, but it is still very easy because the steering is light and precise at the same time. It offers good feedback as well. It weighs up on the highway also quite well, but it all feels very artificial. But that's not a problem because it inspires confidence and gives you the stability that you need, the confidence you need to drive fast on the highway, maintaining 100, 120, and the steering does not disappoint in that aspect at all. We just wish that it was much more communicative, but we don't expect that from Kia as well because most of the cars have been like this. But nevertheless, we are not disappointed. We are quite happy because what happens is that the steering is light in the city, and so is the gearbox, and so is the clutch. What that does is makes the driving experience just like any other Kia very, very smooth, seamless, easy, stress-free and hassle-free. Because I was stuck in Bombay traffic. We were driving this car for 2 weeks, and I got stuck in traffic a lot of times. And this car has this sense of occasion where there is no diesel engine noise coming inside the cabin. Traffic noise, road noise, wind noise is also well in check. So the calm cabin along with light controls makes it very easy to drive in the city, even in peak Bombay rush hour traffic. And that is the best part. The second best part is, of course, this is a diesel. It's a 1.5 liter motor making 115 PS and 250 Newton meters of torque. We expected a bit more power and torque from Kia this time in the Carens, but this engine has proven itself to be quite good. Hauling 6 people with this power and torque was not much of a problem. We could sustain 100, 120 easily, and that's what you do with 6 people on board. Very especially if they're family, you will have to maintain decorum where you can't speed all the time. But even if you are with friends, it can cruise at 120, 130, 140 on the de-restricted segment, and that's a very good, pleasant news from the Kia Carens that it can do that. So despite the engine may sound weak on paper, it's definitely not. The refinement, as always with any other Kia engine, be it a diesel, also it's the spot on, because half the time you don't hear the engine and then there's the music that is on, and if you're talking to somebody, you won't even realize this is a diesel engine. There is hardly any clatter. Only in really bumper to bumper traffic you might hear the engine at very low speeds, but after that the noise just almost completely vanishes away, and that's a really, really impressive part. The cabin just feels so isolated. The controls are light, the engine is quite muted. All of that makes the driving experience very sane and very comfortable, and that is what inspires people to buy Kia, because one test drive it all it takes to realize that how easy this car is to drive. And you've got all disc brakes all around all 4 wheels, so braking is also quite good. Pedal bite could have been better. In terms of gearing, this does feel short geared, and it forces you to get into second, third quite quickly, but the taller gears, the 5th and 6th, are tall, so on the highway it feels relaxed. So that's a very good combination that Kia has gotten it right. Getting that balance is not easy, which I say all the time, and Kia has gotten that balance quite right, which is very impressive. Fuel efficiency on the highway, we got 16. You can squeeze out 18 if you are driving alone or with just 3-4 people on board. Really gunning it saw us the fuel efficiency drop to 12 to 13, which is also the case in the city, because that's what you're going to get. Not more than 14 is what you can expect in the city. Even if you are a better driver than us, a saner driver than us, then you can probably get 15 as well. There are no driving modes on this car, sadly, which the engine is derived from the Seltos and Sonnet, which have drive modes, but this doesn't get it. I'm sure Kia has done that to keep the prices in check, which is the prices are really impressive. Speaking of body control is well in check. I told you about the steering, I told you about the brakes. Body roll also is well in control. Of course, it is there, but nobody drives this car hard and fast. Even if you do on a very empty road with on the ghat section, it's not going to disappoint. Yes, the tires can feel a bit disappointing because they squeal rather quickly than I expected to, and a bigger slightly bigger size of tire with higher quality or much more bigger brand of tires than the stock ones should make things even easier and nicer to drive. And that's what the Kia Carens driving and overall experience has been for us. It's been fantastic. We've never seen a car which can haul 6 people, has all the features and the quality and the refinement and the ease of use. A very good diesel engine on offer. Of course, a lot of you guys have been asking us about the petrol variant, 1.5, 1.4 turbocharged petrol. We'll get you the review of that very soon. And until then, big thumbs up from our end on for the Kia Carens, because getting this balance again and again right with the Seltos, they did it. Then they did it in a smaller version on the Sonnet as well, quite well. Even the Kia Carens also improves on that. We really appreciate the safety effort that has gone in the Carens. Of course, the global NCAP has rated only 3 stars, and there's a bit of a complicated process and a lot of things that doesn't allow the Kia Carens to score higher. But Kia also could have made the structure slightly better. But I'm just impressed with the 6 airbags, adjustable headrests, 3-pointed seat belts in all rows. That is a sheer level of commitment to safety we've not seen in an MPV in a very long time. And kudos to that, and that is why we recommend the Carens, because it is a really good balance, and it is very practical with 6 and 7 seats. And we can't wait to spend more time with this car, and we let you know when we drive the petrol. The review will be up, so for that, subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell, follow us on social media and website for everyday updates. Until then, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.